Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Pommern, a tier 9 German premium battleship. I'm on the map Neighbors in a 3-point domination game. It's a pure tier 9 battle, which is lovely, and there is no carrier. So that's exciting. And for the start, I'm gonna go head towards sea, because, well, I spawned in the north, and you might know I prefer the sea cap here anyway. So, my secondaries are currently opening up at the Yugomo, and that's a good start. I've gotten a few shells into the Riga so far, but I'm going to prioritize this destroyer. It looks like his engine is damaged, and he is getting very low. Now, RNG says I get one hit in him, and he disappeared. Well, that's kind of sad. He was at 900 health. If I'd gotten another shell hit there, he would be dead by now, but it looks like he's killed, which is a shame. Now, there don't seem to be that many friendlies here, but a lot of enemies. But, you know, we are only a few minutes into this game and my secondaries are already getting a workout here, which is quite lovely. When it comes to Brawling currently in World of Warships, the problem is not that Brawling build is inefficient in a sense. The problem is that you have a very hard time getting close enough to enemies to get the benefits from it, right? The way World of Warships, like the direction World of Warships is going, is it's going a lot more towards long-range sniping and getting into these positions where you can use your secondary builds. That's really the hard part. But if you find a situation where you can use it, it's glorious. Now, my secondaries are shooting at both sides right now. I'm focusing the Riga. If we can get this Riga, that would be nice. I suspect the Riga is the main culprit in the demise of my division mate there. Probably got raided. Now, the enemy so far is taking all the camps, and damn it, I can't get shots into the bolts at Riga because he went behind an island. So far it's not the best start. The enemy Yugomo escaped barely being alive. We are down 2 destroyers. We don't have any caps right now. The only destroyer we have is the Nostroshima, who is around here, and this destroyer doesn't have it easy. There is a Friedrich inside the cap. Friedrich, long range hydro, which means if he tries to go in there, he's going to get hydroed. There is the Riga, who could raid our destroyer there. And he's on very low health. Now, the Nostroshima has a powerful heal, so he'll probably recover some of that, well, considering if he lives long. On the bright side, I finally managed to get the Riga to retreat. It's a shame that we weren't able to sink it. Like, the enemy is very aggressive here, but at the start, most ships didn't come here. Our ship's deployment is very questionable, or strange, should we say, indeed, because our team isn't really pushing A, our team isn't really... well, at first I didn't really send forces to sea. We have some more ships coming here, and the Iowa is like AFK? I don't know. So Iowa hasn't moved yet. Now, with only 1 destroyer remaining, we'll also have a problem like fighting for objectives. Now, my Hydro is coming to an end, which is sad. But I've decided that maybe, just maybe, I need to start to push forward. The Chopard is under the tender mercies of my secondaries, but he's trying to get out of them. And the Riga is low, the Chopard is low. We need to start sinking German ships, but we also desperately need camps. The enemy team is at 650 points, we're 210, we don't have a single camp. The area here is low. I mean, we could be reduced to 0 points if we lose a few ships right now, to be honest. I don't know how the push at the A side is going on, but they seem to be... There's 3 battleships potentially flanked by 2 destroyers, pushing into an overwhelming force. I guess they do have a Pommern with Hydro, which could help, but, you know, we will see. But at least they are actually active down there. The Georgia is, I don't know where the Georgia is going, the Iowa still seems to be AFK. And, well, myself, I'm going to push in. Well, we lost 1 battleship down there, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose both of those battleships. So, My biggest issue right now is I have no clue where the Yugomo is, and oh, finally the Shabbat goes down, so that's good news. Already got 173 secondary hits. not too shabby for how long this battle has been going. So yeah, one of my issues is I don't know where the Yugomo is, right? The Yugomo escaped us early on. The Yugomo has no reason to not be around this cap somewhere, and me with being the lead ship pushing, there is a very decent chance that I'm the target of choice for some torpedoes. But, I mean, it could be right here in front of me, it could be towards my side somewhere. I don't know, I mean, oh no, wait, the Yugomo isn't here. The Yugomo has just been spotted at me. And the Nostroshimi is pushing towards it, maybe Nostroshimi can take care of it, so I won't get torped by the Yugomo here, that's good. Those must be Drake torpedoes. And here comes the Friedrich. Yeah, let's have some torps. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go forward again. And, oh, he got a pretty big salvo into me. I mean, I'm angled, but, you know, not angled enough against those upper belt penetrations, it looks like. So, the Friedrich is down, but I'm on rather low health. Now I've had... I've engaged this Riga before. It would be nice if we could finally sink this Riga. There seem to be some torps towards my right, and oh, those are friendly torpedoes, interesting enough. And it, well, I got the Riga. Also, it looks like they got the Yugomo, so that's good news. That means I won't be torpedoed from there. Now, of course, my biggest issue right now is I'm getting shotted from the other side of the map, and I'm getting shotted from the Drake, and I'm very low on health, although I have a heal running currently. Now, on the A side, we have a lone Pommern still alive. That Pommern is inside the camp. Now, from the 3 battleships, it's the lone survivor, but I think the Pommern's doing some work down there, and I'm getting very, very low here. Now, if I can break vision to the Minnesota, I should be in concealment again. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, ideally, I wanna not only take this cap, but I definitely wanna wait for 1 minute until I can heal. But, you know, right now, nobody should be able to see me if I shoot here. Or at least I assume the destroyers aren't close enough for that. Well, it looks like the Brindisi stopped, and the 2 shells that could have hit, well, didn't. Just Pommern things. So, the Brindisi is now going to reverse, but as I've established, I can shoot it without being detected because the islands give me some vision. And, you know, RNG willing that Brindisi is now done for. Well, actually, it looks like my team managed to sink her, so that's fine. Now, we are still behind, but we've now taken all the caps. This Pommern down here, true hero, is not only an aggressive Pommern, but he actually managed to take this cap despite being surrounded by probably the destroyers and the Shabbat, and now he's coming for the Shabbat in good old Pommern style. That's good news. Now, I almost have a heal ready again, and the Drake has pushed in far enough that I'm hydroed, so I'm a little bit, let's just say uncertain how to deal with this. I don't want to push around here while hydroed, because if I do, I'm an easy target for Drake torps. If I just sit here, the Shabbat, but again, I think the Shabbat is now busy with the Pommern, so maybe the Shabbat can't shoot me. And, oh, is the Drake pushing around? It doesn't look like it. Now, I also don't have my own hydro ready, which means if I push around here, I won't see torpedoes coming. So there is that. Now, we are still a little bit behind ship-wise. We are in the lead, though, although it's still anyone's game at this point. The Pommern has managed, well, probably with the race out, but his Shabbat has been dealt with. Now, I was here no longer detected, and I decided to go for it. I've briefly entertained shooting in Minnesota. It's somewhat broadside, but the Drake is closer, and I really want to get rid of the Drake, because the Drake is a torpedo target. And if I angle against the Minnesota, I'm somewhat broadside against the Drake, which means I'll have an hard time dodging torpedoes. And I mean, I guess the Drake could do quite a bit of damage to me. Now it looks like I've dodged one salvo, but I don't have a Hydro just yet. Right now the Minnesota is behind an island, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm trying to vary my speed a little bit to throw off corp launches, and let's see, got some shells against the Drake. There's a high caliber and the Drake's being gone. Almost got the Hydro ready, so I could maneuver a bit more. I'm hoping that the Hydro will save me here, and well, now with the Hydro running, heal running, well, my last heal, I feel more confident about just pushing straight ahead here. And now we're gonna engage the Minnesota. Now the enemy is down to 3 ships, there are 2 destroyers remaining, and well, Minnesota. Now, as much as I wanna shoot my rear guns here, Minnesota's guns can hurt quite a bit, so I'm not wanna show too much broadside. I'll try to remain angled. I'll still wanna show enough that my secondaries can shoot, but I won't show enough for my rear guns. So secondaries and front guns together should take down this Minnesota. I still have a Chucher and a Neptune here with me to help. And meanwhile the Pommern and the Nostroshimi have dealt with 1 destroyer, that leaves 1 enemy destroyer remaining, and I feel rather confident right now about us winning, I suppose. So yeah, my secondaries are still happily pummeling away there. And the Minnesota is even going to show broadside a little bit. So that salvo might do the trick. Could have aimed a little bit lower there. Maybe I should have aimed a little bit lower. I mean, Pommern doesn't have the greatest penetration, and it has shit accuracy, so I thought going here in the center is a bit of a safer bet. But anyway, so that Minnesota is dealt with, and that just leaves 1 Outland. Now, let me unlock the camera. Let's speed this up, because, I mean, there is a little chance that I'll run into this destroyer because I'm not even detected, which means it's pretty far away. And yeah, they found it. The Nostroshimi is going in, although he went down, and now we still have the Pommern around there. Pommern might even be running Hydro. They have found the destroyer. Which brings us to the results, and I earned myself 2,525 base experience, which is quite a lot, and the other Pommern also did pretty well, so yay for Brawling, I suppose. So I earned myself a Dreadnought and a high caliber, which is sweet. I only got 2 kills, but that's perfectly fine. I even got a cap though, so there is that. Obviously, the really interesting thing is, what did my secondaries do? My secondaries did 81,000 points of damage and another 15k from fires, to be honest. So, you know, the secondaries did really well. Yes, the accuracy is a bit questionable, I suppose, but honestly, the amount of damage, I can't complain about that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.